There are a few reasons for doing this podcast. First, in some ways, this continues my work as a chaplain, allowing space for people to tell their story uninterrupted in a judgment-free setting where they are free to explore the meaning of everything that has happened and free to explore their hopes for what will come next. Another reason for this podcast is that the rest of us get the opportunity to learn from the experiences of my guests and the wisdom that comes from living with a serious illness. So many times over the last couple of years of hosting this podcast, there have been moments when the guests have said something and I've thought, I want to be like that. Amanda was wheeling into a brain surgery, one where she was going to be awake the whole time. They were going to open her skull and mess around in her brain while she was awake. Of course, I've talked to many patients who've had this procedure. Some have been guests on this podcast. Many have described the strangeness of being awake during a surgery, and many have described the fear or worry heading into the surgery. But what caught my ear when listening back to Amanda's story is her mantra as she was heading into the surgery. Stay awake, stay alert. This is my life. Yes. Stay here, stay present. Don't distract from what's happening. Don't pretend. Don't ignore. This is my life. This is my life. And when I heard Amanda say that, I stopped the playback and said yes out loud to myself. I backed the recording up and made her tell me again, stay awake, stay alert. This is my life. Yes, this is my life. It makes me think of our very first guest, Aaron. He talked about the fine line between acceptance and resignation. I think acceptance is acknowledging what is and moving forward. Resignation is more like acknowledging reality, but continuing to look back longingly at what life could have been or should have been. Amanda, it seems, is living out what Eckhart Tolle means when he says, whatever the present moment contains, accept it as if you had chosen it. Always work with it, not against it. Make it your friend and ally, not your enemy. Leaning into the situation, becoming aware and alert to the present moment, and recognizing that this surgery is not something to get through or to get past. It's her life. How many times in a day do I find myself simply trying to get through something? Getting through the drive, getting through the workout, getting through the laundry, getting through the yard work, getting through the recording of the reflection. That's not to mention the things that I'm actively wishing weren't happening. The sun is going down at 4:30 p.m. and I'm wishing so hard that it stayed up later. How futile. How absolutely ridiculous to spend emotional energy wishing that the angle of the earth was different so that I could have a little more daylight. Does my wishing literally move heaven and earth? No, it does not. Yet I pout in the darkness and complain about the briefness of the days with frustration bordering on anger. Mark Twain said, anger is an acid that can do more harm to the vessel in which it is stored than to anything on which it is poured. My anger about the state of the turning of the earth has likely done no damage to our solar system, but it certainly has put some tension in my shoulders. And I find myself metaphorically holding my breath until the sun starts shining a little longer. I get through the solstice and start trying to notice the few extra minutes of sunlight, even though I know that there's a summer solstice coming. And then guess what happens? You get it. When all the while this is my life, and I'm missing it because I'm just trying to get past this so I can get to that. But there's nothing to get through and there's nothing to get to because this is my life. I think I probably could have just played that clip of Amanda a few times and let that be the reflection this week, because I don't know what else there is to say besides that mantra. Stay awake, stay alert, this is my life. Whatever problem you're facing, whatever difficulty, whatever win you've had, whatever you're working toward, whatever you're trying to get through, whatever you're wishing wasn't happening, or whatever you're so happy about, no matter what is happening, this is your life. This is it. And as far as I know, we only get this once to do it. Rushing through it to get to the next thing seems silly. Last week before her interview was released, Amanda had another scan, and for the first time since her surgery, the scan showed signs of progression. Understandably, Amanda is worried what this might mean for her. And, understandably, Amanda has been working with her medical team to figure out the next steps. So I haven't had the opportunity to talk with her much, but I do know that it's likely that she'll have another surgery toward the end of January. I hope you'll join me in sending love and good intentions Amanda's way as she navigates this difficult time. And I hope that she and all the rest of us will have the wherewithal to stay awake, to stay alert, because this is our life. And this is Dying to Tell You.